What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. And today, I thought I would switch things up a bit. Um, we're always usually when someone you hear some news, there's always something negative going on, something bad is happening. Some kind of drama, some kind of turmoil, all that stuff. But I figured I would switch it up. I figured I would just throw some positivity out there. Just throw it out there. And with it raining outside right now, it's raining outside right now, and looks all gray and gloomy. Just need more positive. So anyway, I want to talk about um the cool deed that Tiffany Haddish did. I think it was Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. I believe Sunday, where at the 90th annual Academy Awards, Oscars, she showed up in a very, very unique outfit, unique gown, one that no one at the Oscars wore. She went to the Oscars wearing a dress, kind of like a ceremonial dress that is worn in Eritrea and Ethiopia. Usually meant for like weddings and all that stuff. It's a ceremonial dress, right? And when she was interviewed before the Oscars began, she was interviewed outside about the address and what was the meaning behind it, the significance behind it. She said something very, very cool. She wore it in honor of her father, her late father, who had died last year. And her father was from Eritrea. I'm not sure if it's pronounced Eritrea or Eritrea. I'm not really sure how it's pronounced, but um, she was honoring her father, who died last year, and who told her that one day she will be at the Oscars. And if she were to ever make it to the Oscars, if she would do something, if she would do something to honor her culture. So she decided to wear what's called a Zuria, Zuria, Zuria. It's a dress. It's I'm reading on this on CNN.com, the website, and it says she wore a Zuria, a dress worn by women in Eritrea and Ethiopia, topped with a kaba. Kaba is the headpiece. Kaba is the headpiece, and I thought that was really, really cool. I I'm trying to think of all the times I've seen the Oscars. I've seen a few of them in my life. I'm trying to think. Has anyone ever worn a? Has anyone wore an outfit that was a part of their culture? Now the cool thing is, I never knew that her father was from Eritrea or Eritrea. I never knew. I remember her talking about. I think she did like a she did a interview, I think, at the Breakfast Club some time ago, where she talked about her ethnicity and culture, but that was mainly it. Like it was like brief, but this particular time she really, really dove into it, really spoke about it. When I looked it up, I looked, I wanted, cause I was fascinated. I wanted to look up more, so I looked up. That's Tiffany Haddish, Eritrean heritage, and it talks about her, her upbringing. And when I think about it, I had to think about. I said the name Haddish, cause look at her name is Tiffany Sarak Haddish. I said, the name Haddish. It it sounds like it reminds me of Haddish reminds me of the capital of Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. Okay, anybody who knows about geography knows about the capital. Because anybody knows, they also know that Ethiopia and Eritrea were once one. They once were joined and they split. But the people are still the same. Just there's a line of demarcation now between Ethiopia and Eritrea. So there's no only difference is the line of demarcation, but the people are still the same. The culture is still the same, just no split now. So I saw her last name. I said, Now that I think about it, now that I say the name Haddish, Haddish sounds like an Ethiopian Eritrean name. It sounds like it. Like if people who are familiar with things like that, people who are interested in like, things like that in culture like that and names and all that, her last name Haddish sounds like an Ethiopian Eritrean name. So when she said this, I like the fact that when she did the interview, she said, I wanted to honor my father. He passed away last year, and he said that I was going to make it to the Oscars. She said that her father told her that she was going to make it to the Oscars, and when she did, if she would wear something to represent her culture, so that's what she did. Then she gave out a yell. I'm not gonna do the yell because it was loud and I don't know how to do it. Gave out like kind of like a cultural tribal yell at the end of the interview, and I thought that was cool because it showed that she was not afraid to fully embrace her culture. Because that's from her father. Her mother is from here. Her mother's African American, but her father came from Eritrea as a refugee. He left Eritrea and came to America as a refugee. And he and her mother met. I think they had split when I think her Tiffany's mother and father had split when she was like 3 years old, and then as time went on and Tiffany got older, she reconnected with her father, but she always embraced her father's heritage. And I like the fact she was not afraid to show that. She was not afraid to, embrace that openly. Because a lot of times, people, they have their cultures, their cultural garbs, their cultural dishes, their languages. But usually, a lot of times, especially in America, they're afraid to show it openly that this is my culture. Especially for quote unquote minorities. So for her, for Tiffany to openly embrace her father's culture, which is also her culture, and show it at a place like the Oscars, and come to the Oscars with a cultural gown on that I've never seen anyone else. Usually somebody always has like some, this is like a Valentino dress or a Louis Vuitton dress or Gucci, something like that. It's always like, who are you wearing? It's always a high end fashion name. But she made it very, very plain that this is a cultural dress from my father's culture, which is also my culture that I want to embrace. I want to show and honor because I'm honoring him. So if I'm honoring my father, I'm honoring also my culture. So that's what she did. I thought that was really cool. So I want to say big up to Tiffany Haddish for that. That was very cool to honor your father that way, especially when he said that you were going to make it to the Oscars one day, and for you to honor your father that way, to honor your father's wishes, I think that was very, very major of you. That was a beautiful show of honor and tribute to your late father, and he'll be very proud of you, Tiffany. Very, very cool, very, very cool. So, kudos to Tiffany, for showing love. Kudos to Eritrea. I know people who are from Eritrea and from Ethiopia. Beautiful people, beautiful culture, beautiful African culture. Some of the oldest culture in the world. comes out of Eritrea and Ethiopia. So big up to that. Awesome. So thank you all for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. I will catch you all later. Peace.